Hey guys, today I'm going to be unboxing the HG Build Fighters Gundam Fenice Rinascita, and I think it's probably perfect timing as the Master Grade is just about to come out. I will be getting that kit and reviewing that one for you guys as well, but it's just a really good time to review the High Grade as well. I actually really like the look of the High Grade, possibly more than the Master Grade, but I don't know, I'll just have to wait till I've actually built them both to see which one I still prefer after that. But I do think this is a really nice looking High Grade, so I'm really looking forward to putting it together. And the other thing I want to mention is just want to say thank you to the store Robots for Less, who provided this kit for me. So definitely, if you guys live in America, definitely check out their site if you don't know of it already. It's one of, if not the biggest online shop in the United States, so I'm sure a lot of you guys there probably already know of the site, but if you don't, go ahead and check it out. Here's the link for that right here. And yeah, they're just a really awesome store. They're located in the United States for you guys, in California, I believe, and their prices are very, very reasonable. And they do offer free shipping for if your order is over $100, so that's really good. Just put together an order of a handful of kits and then you can get free shipping. It's pretty awesome, I think. So thank you once again to those guys for sending me this kit, and they're going to be hooking me up with a couple other kits later, I believe, so looking forward to that. There's some pretty cool guys there. So let's move on with this unboxing. This is just from 2014, so it just came out last year, as this kit was featured in Gundam Build Fighters, the series. And let's take a look at the bottom. Here on the bottom we've got a couple of action poses and about the transformation, the MS mode and the flight mode, and then the base is not included, of course, but you can buy that separately if you want. I will transform it for the review, but that will probably be the only time I'll ever transform it because I'm not really a fan of that mode. And then here we've just got some more about the gimmicks, how the very large rifle can be separated into 3 parts, same with the Master Grade, and then how you can use those cool effect parts coming out of the shoulders like that. And I think that is one thing that definitely looks better on this kit than on the Master Grade, but again, we'll just have to wait and compare. Here's the side quickly. This is number 17 in the series. I believe that's just after the Amazing Exia, which we just recently unboxed, which was number 16 if I remember correctly. And then here we've just got the front and rear, and then a couple of specs there on the mobile suit. Then there's the model posed up with some CGI background and talking about the Gundam itself, and then a bit about Build Fighters, and the retail price for this kit is 1,800 yen. Let's open it up and see what all we've got in here. Here's bag number 1. Here you can see our foil stickers in there. There's some tan and green, and one clear part as well. Bag number 2, it's just a bunch of gray parts, and there's our pink parts, or some of them, because here I can see in bag number 3 there's another thing of clear parts and some more gray parts. And bag number 4 is our yellow parts and red parts. That's pretty much it. Looks pretty simple, but that's okay. Let's take a look at the manual. The manual is going to be typical of the HG Build Fighters. There's the box art on the top and information about the mobile suit and the pilot there down below. Very cool take on the Wing Gundam. I liked the asymmetry of the original Wing Fenice, but I think I like this one a little bit more, especially because of the weapons that this has, the large rifle and the shield. I really like the design of those on this particular mobile suit, so looking forward to that. Then here we have just basically the same stuff we saw on the outside of the box. Action pose here with everything all out. Front and rear. Then the 1-point technique is talking about how you can combine parts from different Build Fighters kits. So if you want to make some ungodly abomination like that, you can do that with this kit and combining some parts from some other kits. Here's our color guide. Pretty basic, just a couple shades of green, red, yellow, gray, and then that shade of like kind of beige-ish color, off-white anyway. And then some other HG kits from the series. Let's go ahead and open it up. Then we've got some more inside here. The customized plan, of course, this kit is going to be mostly based off of the original Wing Gundam. And then we've got a couple of shots there with that customized Gerbera Tetra. And then there's a bit about the shield, and then some more about the transformation, and a few more things. Here's our color page. We'll get back to that in just a minute. Another color page. Alright, let's start off here with the parts list. As you can see, not a whole lot of parts really, and interestingly we're skipping A, B, and C and jumping right to runner D here, so that's pretty good. That means that the majority of this kit will be all new, I believe, so that's pretty good. It won't be a whole lot recycled from the actual Wing Gundam HG kit. That's good. We don't really like everything to be all recycled, so I see only two X's here are here for the original, or not the original, but I guess these beam saber effect parts look like the only parts that are going to be X'd off, so that's pretty cool. Here's the thing, make sure you trim your nubs and press the parts firmly together. Let's move it along with the construction. Here is starting off with the body, then the head, and then onto the shoulders and the arms. I hate these instructions. And then here, putting the upper body together, then moving on to the legs, and putting the lower body together, then putting the upper body together with the lower body, then moving on to the backpack, and then the weapons. There's the Buster Rifle, and the other sword weapons, putting that all together. And for our color pages, the first one is how to put the shield together. Then we're moving on to the just posing and transformation. So here's how we're going to transform it, like that. It's a pretty simple transformation, I think, so nothing too complicated. And that's going to do it. So why don't we take a closer look now at the runners. Okay, starting us off with the foil stickers. Not a whole lot. We do have a small handful of them. There's the eyes, of course, these yellow ones that are going to go on the shoulders. I think that green V-shaped one is going on the shield, and then that one, a small little green one for a camera, and then just 3 or 4 or 5 other ones there that are going to go around on the kit. Then for our polycaps, just a very small sheet here, PC002, and if I remember correctly from the manual, we are going to be using all of these, so that's good, no extra leftovers. I mean, extras aren't bad, but it's just kind of nice that we're actually using all of them. Our first runner is very, very small, just runner D2 here with just one clear part, but this is from the HGAC-1144 scale Wing Gundam, so this is not a new part. Next we have the E runner, and this is also from the HGAC-1144 scale Wing Gundam, so again this is the only other runner that is not new. But it's okay because, I mean, this kit is not very old. It's only, what, 1 or 2 couple years old. It's only from 2013, so it's still a very recent and new kit, so all of these parts on here should be very, very nice, as these are mostly going to make up just the joint parts and then these Buster Rifle parts as well, because most of the outer armor is all totally changed, so I don't think they could really recycle much. But that's good. We don't really like to see a whole lot of recycling. These joints, though, it's all good. The I-1 runner is also from a different kit from 2013, but it's just from the Gundam Wing Fenice, so it's really not too old. All we've just got is the clear effect part here, and then one beam saber effect part, which we're not going to use. But then, of course, because this needs 2, we do have a second I-1 runner that also has an extra little bit on it here. This beam effect part for the rifle, and then this longer beam effect part for the new beam saber effect. So the plugin looks the same, so if you wanted to use those short ones, I think you could. We'll take a look at that in the review. But anyway, here's what we've got from the original Gundam Wing Fenice. And here we have the K runner. This is the first new and exclusive to this kit runner. So this is only going to be parts that are new for this kit. Here we can see is the new head, there's the shield, some leg parts, some shoulder parts, the thigh parts, there's the V-fin down there, and this is all in that kind of beige, light tan color. I like the color of this. It's definitely a good take on the Wing Gundam to be in a different color other than white. So, I mean, white on Gundams, it just gets a little bit boring sometimes, so it's cool to have this different shade color here. I like it. Then runner L has all of our green parts. So again, I do like this color of green. It's pretty just standard green, basically. It looks a little bit darker than if it was just 100% just plain green. So the color does look nice, and I do like it. So here's going to be just the other half of the armor parts, basically. They're basically half on this green runner and half on that beige runner we just saw. Everything looks pretty good, but we do have some accent colors, of course. So here's runner M, and this is going to be in red, and just a handful of parts there, but that looks pretty cool. And then making up our other accent color is this runner in yellow, and this as well is a little bit kind of darker yellow, or maybe just a straight yellow. Kind of hard to tell, but anyway, it is a nice looking color. This is just going to make up some of the other accents. Finally, runner O. This is the last one, and this is just more kind of frame and detail parts, or joint parts, stuff like that here on this one, including our backpack connection part, I believe. And then that's basically it. That's going to do it for the runners. And that is going to basically do it for unboxing the Gundam Fenice Rinascita. Not really a whole lot in there, but hey, simple works as long as the kit does what it needs to do and looks good doing it. And from what I've seen of this kit, it definitely does that. So looking forward to snapping this up together, and we'll be coming up very soon with the review. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave those below, and I'll see you next time.